Now, to demonstrate exactly how a bulletproof vest does save lives, I want to introduce you to the recipient of the Police Medal, which is the Chicago Police Department's highest honor. This would be Officer Mike Wrobel, whose courageous actions during a chaotic shooting on Chicago streets last year show that an officer's vest can save not one, but in some cases, 2 lives. Chicago Police Officer Mike Wrobel.
Bear with me, I don't usually talk in public. There's a reason for that. Good evening. The video really says it all. I'd like to thank Chicago Police Memorial Foundation for launching a Get Behind the Vest campaign. I'm living proof that body armor saves lives, because without it, I would not be standing here tonight before all of you, and without it, my good friend Javier Alonso may not be here either. On the night of June 6, 2014, we had information that there was a gang member, high-ranking gang member with a lot of drugs in the vehicle and a gun. We set up surveillance. It was about 11:30 at night. The vehicle started going northbound. I told my partners, hey, it's coming towards you. They conducted a traffic stop on it, and as soon as they screamed out that they were Chicago police, next thing you know, the guy's shooting out his front window. My partners automatically gave return fire. The offender shot my partner, Javier Alonso, one of my team members, in the leg. He fell to the ground. My partner and me pulled up. The next thing you know, we hear Javier screaming he's hit. Probably the worst sound in the world is when you hear a 10-1. And you got to say that over the radio. You got to say, officer, down. As I'm saying that, I get hit in the chest. Probably the worst feeling in the world. I get hit, I get thrown back, go to one knee. I look down, everything's slow motion. I hear nothing anymore. And the next thing you know, I see a bullet rolling off my vest. Probably the worst feeling in the world is watching the bullet roll down. And then it's like someone pressed the play button. But before they pressed that play button, I remember saying to myself, this isn't fun anymore. The Crown Vic felt like it was 10 feet up in the air, and I felt like I was wide open. But training kicks in, you go back into the firefight. Went back into the firefight. Javi's partner, Officer Kerr, kept screaming for somebody to get his partner so he could, while he was protecting his partner, and kept screaming for someone to go get his partner. I told my partner, go by Larry because he's just as crazy as me, and I go to get Javi. I couldn't pick him up, he's too big. So I gave him my hand, pointed my gun at the offender, and hoped I wasn't gonna get shot again, and I helped him hobble up in the car. I looked at his leg, he was bleeding out pretty good. And I think he was more scared of my driving to the hospital than he was of his leg at this point. And I was more mad because I just bought a brand new pair of pants and they had blood all over them. First night, and they had blood all over them. But we get to the hospital and everything works out. I know any one of my partners that night would have done the same thing for me to get me out of harm's way. We're a team. We look out for one another, and we have each other's backs every day. I've been with these guys for 3 years. We owe that to ourselves. I'm sorry. See, I told you I'm not good at public speaking. We're a team. We look out for another, and we watch each other's backs. But we all need to do everything we can to keep ourselves safe. We owe that to ourselves, to our families, to our partners, and to our community we serve. If we're not safe, we can't do our jobs. That's why the Get Behind the Vest program is so important. I'm grateful to the foundation and to all Chicagoans who have donated to the cause. I urge all of you to get behind the vest. Officers need your support, but more importantly, they need to be safe. Their families want them to be safe. Without that vest, I know I wouldn't have made it through that night. There's no doubt in my mind that the vest saved my life, but that vest did something else. It stopped a bullet headed for my chest that would have got me in the heart, and it enabled me to get Javi out of danger. So my vest really saved 2 Chicago police officers that night. And we both are forever grateful. And thank you very much for giving me this time. Appreciate it.